They make enough awesome beers that if you want to buy a couple of each kind of thing, it's not hard to hit $100. I've done it twice now. And yeah, get your hands on some of this. Highly recommended. What? Be going down, people of the world. My name is Redbeard, and you're watching another Daily Drink vlog. Thank you so much for joining me. For the beer of the today, we've got a can of Viva la Stout. It's a chocolate raspberry cookie stout by the Sawdust City Brewing Company out of Gravenhurst, Ontario, coming in at 9.5% ABV. Yes, this apparently started life as the Blood of Cthulhu, and things were then added to it. So I have got incredibly high hopes. And in case you're not sure what the chocolate raspberry cookie is, I believe it's a Canadian cookie, but the image on the can 100% relates to said cookie, and even part of the name relates to said cookie. So with that in mind, let us crack open this beer. Currently is March 1st, 2020. Happy day after the leap year, everyone. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna move my microphone. I don't like how I almost keep smacking it with my frickin' arm. It's annoying. And see, the thing is, if I move it over any more this way, it's going to block my screen. I can move it over this way, it's going to block more of me. Maybe I should just bring it back over here, but I brought it over here because I turn this way more often than I turn this way. And we'll figure things out. Anyway, let's look at this frickin' insanely dark and gorgeous looking frickin' beer. Blood of Cthulhu, it's going to be the same. There's no light. There's no point. There's 0 point in that. At all. Looks amazing. Really kind of thick, chocolatey looking head on top. And if you've ever had said cookie, they wanted to name the beer after the cookie, but I guess the cookie people didn't want to be full-on associated with the beer. Regardless, this smells exactly like a Viva Puff cookie. Like, have you ever taken one and you take the cookie part and the raspberry part, and the marshmallow part, with the fruit inside, and you kind of carefully work it apart, and you smell the inside of that cookie? That is the smell of this beer to a T. It's actually mildly frightening how bang on that is. Let's give that a shot. Wow. There is so much cookie flavor in that beer. It's along the lines of that was Cookies and Corpse Paint by New Level that I got from Dan recently. I think if Dan has one of these en route to him right now, actually, so he'll be able to try this and compare notes, as it were. But this is absolutely astonishing. The raspberry flavor mixed with kind of a bit of a graham cracker kind of flavor that you get out of like the cookie part of the cookie. Not really like specifically marshmallow flavor, but just overall everything works and comes together in such a glorious way. Let's do this. Cheers, everybody, and so many cheers to the amazing people at Sawdust City. Like, this wasn't gifted to me, but I still love them. They made so many beers that have blown my mind whole. Like other breweries, might have a couple here and there, but Sawdust City, I could name off probably about 10 or 15. Like, right here, we got one right here. Viva la Stout. Twin Pines, double IPA. That new one, Everyday Magic. Titania. Long Dark Voyage to Uranus, Oak Aged Long Dark Voyage, Coffee Vanilla Long Dark Voyage. There was at least one or two other random IPAs I've had. The sour beers, that jalapeno lime sour they made, where the guy's like looking off at the jalapeno. That's one of the best labels I've ever seen. I still have my wall of Sawdust City above my cabinets in my kitchen, My cupboards or cabinets, same thing, doesn't matter. I know words. SawdustCityBrewing.com. We'll bring you to SawdustCityBrewing.com. And while we're here, double check what this beer is worth. I want to say it's in the maybe like $4.50 to $5. It's not cheap. But unlike beers from some other brewery that will remain nameless right now, Sawdust City does not like super overcharge for their other beers. Hey, come on now. Viva, there you are. $4.65. That is actually a very reasonable price for that beer. Like, even the crazy friggin' appearance of 4 stuff I had a few days ago. $3.76 for a can of that. It was like 8.7% sour stout. Like some kind of really, really weird beer. I got some of that. That'll be coming up very soon. Also, this year's Twin Pines is in the fridge. I have a can of that in the fridge I haven't tried yet. I've got this in the fridge. One of those in the fridge. Did I miss any up here? I got so many in the fridge. I got one of those too. Everything. All these seasonals. Like, I don't need to subscribe. I had that. I cracked it open accidentally. I thought it was another can. I cracked it open and I drank it. And I didn't review it, but it was good. It was a nice little Pilsner. I have one of those in the fridge. I have one of those in the fridge. That just came out, so damn it. And then on top of that, I've got like 2 or 3 other beers that are no longer even listed here because I've had them for a while. Like, so many beers. So many different beers. Such a variety. Like, it's not just like, oh, they're all IPAs, they're all blah, blah, blah. Like, even right here, I got like, that's some kind of weird saison. That's English mild, brewed IPA, double IPA, black IPA, Pilsner. That's not a great showing up there. This thing, sour stout, buckwheat saison. So it's not just like three IPA themed-ish things, but then a bunch of other stuff as well. Just on the screen right now. If you can get to Sawdust City, or go to right here and order, you spend $100 at least, free shipping anywhere in the province. And they make enough awesome beers that if you want to buy a couple of each kind of thing, it's not hard to hit $100. I've done it twice now. And yeah, get your hands on some of this. Highly recommended. Just like a break is recommended because it's been 9 minutes and 25 seconds. This is an amazing, amazing, amazing beer. The raspberry flavor, the chocolatey flavor, the roasty kind of malty flavor, the way it all blends together. It's delightful. Yeah, that is damn tasty. Untapped, we got 4.18 out of 5 with 208 ratings overall. So, hasn't been tried by a whole lot of people, but those people that have tried it have been enjoying it. And we got a little write-up. Built around the flavors of one of our favorite Canadian cookies, Viva Stout is a delicious combination of chocolate, vanilla, graham cracker, and raspberry. The perfect dessert beer, this decadent imperial stout has everything you'd ever want in a beer. Unless you don't like extra flavors in your beer, then this would probably piss you right off. But for me, yes. Zero hint of the high alcohol content, which is just what Sawdust City does. You never know with their beers. And this was packaged January 13th of this year, 2020. So, still pretty fresh. Pretty fresh. Drink number the last. Sawdust City Brewing. Viva Stout. It's a fucking 10. I can't not give that a 10. That is added to the list of beers that you guys have made that have blown my freaking mind. This is so good. I keep saying, if you get your hands on some, get your hands on some. And if you do get your hands on some, let me know in the comments what you thought when you got your hands on some, so we can talk about your experience getting your hands on some. Video's done. If you liked it, smash the thumbs up button in the face. Want to see more? Subscribe, bell notification, blah, blah, blah. Back something like this tomorrow. Peace out. Random bit of a stuffy nose. I held it together for that whole little end portion of the video. Yay me. Viva La Stout. It is a... What the fuck is it even?